Alright, keep going. Hey everybody, welcome to another exciting episode of Parselings Overture as the final countdown, not Eye of Tiger. Final countdown gets played horribly on Makeshift's Kazoos in the background.
It was beautiful.
I'm not saying it was bad, I'm just saying the instrument sounded like a makeshift kazoo.
I feel so called out.
You're saying my voice sounds like a makeshift kazoo?
Yeah, when you're trying to do the...
Listen, I know I can't do accents, okay? It's my one flaw.
Anyhow, welcome to the Guild of the Phoenix. We're playing Smart Parselings Overture, our Parselings RPG campaign. We're on episode 8 of... I don't know however long I've ended up running this thing. I'm Fenichi, your game master for this evening and resident guild host slash guild master slash guild person with a thumbs up. Around me are 3 individuals that have graciously given me their evening, which probably I don't deserve, but we're here now. So, Andromeda, do you want to explain who you are and what you do?
I'm Andromeda, and apparently I sound like a kazoo, and that's what I do.
Not all the time. Just misconstrue my words and just
to admit I sound like a kazoo then. I don't know. We haven't done this in so long. I can't remember what's happening. But I'm Andromeda. I play Noctua, and my joy that I'm feeling right now is going to increase the minute I start acting like them. They feel no joy. Absolutely none. Yes.
Moving around to Shane.
Hello, I'm Shane, also known as Marine of One, and I'll be playing Nathan, an obnoxious young adult who's trying to make a name for themselves and is a tad jaded, but they won't let you know that because of all the time they've spent out on the streets.
Only room for one jaded person here.
Yeah, well, they try to hide it really badly, but you know, it is what it is.
I think
They're also trying really what?
He hides it really well.
Yeah.
Which is not a good thing, but...
But they're also desperately trying to make said other characters hate life a little bit less if they can. You can find me here or at twitch.tv/marine1, as well as twitch.tv/munchygames. I'll be playing more Parselings on Saturdays, where all hell breaks loose.
I'm sorry, what?
Constantly and regularly.
I'm sorry,
Every
what?
single session.
I'm sorry, what?
Something happens. It's either my doing or it's the party's. You know, I had to hold another player back last session from doing a TPK on everyone but them.
Last, but certainly not least, Smudgy. Sean,
hi.
Your friend.
How are you? I am Smunchy. I play Lakota Irish, one of the strangest people you'll probably ever meet. You're gonna love him. I know I love him, and
My dad doesn't.
No, Dad loves Lakota. Keep Dad out of this.
Somebody donated to make your dad love Lakota.
Dad loves Lakota, and
Canon.
and he loves jelly beans, and you should love jelly beans. And yeah, find me at Smunchy Games, kind of everywhere. You can also late pledge to Parselings if you missed the Kickstarter.
Yeah, we have a whole thing. Hold on, let me do this. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah.
Bang.
Parselings.
Yep, there it is.
Parselings. Yep.
And if you already backed Parselings, go and fill out your survey on Gamefound.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
Get our stuff.
Pretty pleased with sugar on top, do that.
Talking to you, I want my stuff.
Yeah, for real, I second that. We already have the PDFs ready to send out, so we're waiting on y'all to fill out your stuff. Please do that.
Fill out your stuff. You've already backed.
Yep.
This is our plug
It's just
from
next step.
Do your job.
But once again, I'm Fen, as you probably can guess by the title card under my name. And we are playing some lovely Parselings. Last time we left off, it's been pretty big of a break, so we're going to try to recap the entirety of this point, and please fill me in on the parts that I missed that you guys consider to be important, my lovely cast members around me. our story starts at a place called Infer Memorial Station in Nominal City. Nominal City is a coastal town, majoring in business and exports and industrial, a mix of the two. And there's some other spots in this too. It's a pretty big island. It's got a mix of little suburbs that often populate most of the habitable parts. And there's a kind of mountain / hill in the middle of it that kind of breaks up those boroughs, I kind of want to call them, but I know they're not quite called that. And in Infer Memorial Station, 4 individuals stepped onto a train, and it took them on a wild journey. It didn't take them very far physically, but throughout what they were going to go through, it's a little bit more of a journey. After the train gets kind of grabbed by a giant hand from underneath it in the subway metro, they make their way back through a access tunnel, stopping by a computer that had a manifest of their names and a few others that were on their train. And they set about trying to figure out what was going on, because after they got through, a whole week had passed. After they do some digging and do some investigating, they end up making their way to one of the individuals' houses that was on that list that had turned into a cat, according to them at least. And the name of that is the part that I'm bad at, because I'm terrible at names.
Caleb.
Caleb! Yes, which is hilarious, because I have a player named Caleb in one of my other shows.
Caleb,
and
stop trying to drown yourself in the bathtub. Mom says dinner's ready.
But taking him back to his apartment,
What?
and the first parse of
Are we just gonna pretend that didn't happen?
Am I the only one young enough to understand that line?
I'm just moving on. My brain does not remember it at this time, so.
Okay.
A parse was done to put Caleb back into his human form, thus creating a weird, I guess lingua? A lingua without a name to go by. It then eventually, after the group tried to bag it up, well, specifically Nate tried to wrap a blanket around it, and then it clatched onto his forearm, and the word starve that had been tattooed there. They are all parsing.
Question.
Answers.
Isn't a lingua without a word a parsite?
I think
Is a
technically...
parsite... Yeah, because a parsite goes into either a human and becomes a parseling, or it goes into an animal and then devours the animal from the inside by feeding on its meaning, and then becomes a lingua of that word.
In theory, it's a
Right?
parsite then. But it's also a lingua for the purposes of giving you a character the back.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I mean, like, in normal circumstances, yeah.
Yeah. After they finish getting Caleb back to his normal self, they end up going through a door that our 4th character in these intrepid quartet of individuals, Vivi, the one individual on here, because they, had to step back from the show to handle mental health stuff, which is entirely valid. But as I was saying, they go through a door that takes them back to day 3. And they go on another adventure throughout the city as it is currently handling a set of riots. It is fresh after some riots happened in results of something that happened on the day of at Infer Memorial Station. A day when where they thought they were leaving, but a lot has happened since then, apparently. And after talking with another individual that was on the manifest, and doing another parse to free them of their bonds, which turned out rather interestingly, if I recall correctly. You guys found some information. Some phone calls were done from Vivi to their mother, I guess, they gathered. And they stopped by and paid her a visit. They also almost knocked over a wall, I believe. I believe I recall Lakota knocking over a wall at one point.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
almost. They fully knocked it down.
That wall came down. It was great.
It ended up hitting Vivi almost, and then Lakota had to grab them to prevent them from getting hurt.
Right. After making a stop for the evening, they wake up on day, I believe it's day 6. If I remember that correctly, or is it
Day
4?
5.
No,
I'm
day
pretty
5.
sure it's day 5.
Okay, day 5. Yep.
Wait. So we went from day 1 to day 7, then to day 4, then we went to sleep and supposedly woke up on day 5.
Yes.
But then on day 5, we saw day 6's peoples leaving, I think, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And then, yeah. And then that's where we are today, later in the same day.
Yes. And after a quick stop by the inframemorial station again to look through the security cameras, after doing so, running into the Noctua of day 7, part 2? Question mark.
Electric Boogaloo.
They all head over to Noctua's house and radio station, much to the chagrin of Noctua and Andromeda as a player. In which we had a donation from a lovely viewer that caused Noctua's dad to, I believe, take Lakota in as a son? Question mark.
My new dad.
There's a lot of open-endedness to that, so we kind of I took it as I could.
I love daddy.
Okay.
Never say that again.
You leave dad out of this.
Michael, shut up. I explained that to them before we started. Shut up.
Good
Oh,
other
jeez.
RPG callbacks in the form of things I don't know. After doing some research on a USB drive that was gifted amongst some other possessions that was given from the future Noctua, question mark, targeted harassment. The USB drive contained a lot of files that labeled a bunch of test subjects, some of which are the individuals, the player characters, as you will. In doing more research, VV attempted to get in contact with Alexi, an individual that had been their grandfather and an individual that had been marked as part of the cleanup crew on these test subject projects, which coincides with some of the research that they found in the security camera footage that shows both Alexi and VV being present at the time of a parse being done. Allegedly, according to, I believe, future Noctua / the files in the USB drive, a divine parse was done there, and the resulting problems is what is currently being experienced. This takes us to after a talk with Vivi and Alexi has gone down, in which they are going to return to an Italian restaurant where a current set of individuals are sitting. Well, 2 people are sitting. One person, I believe, is army crawling across the floor to get to the chef's area, the kitchen, the chef's area, the kitchen.
They're
Telepath's area.
specifically hiding from me, who told them not to leave the table.
They are specifically hiding from you, who told you not to leave the table, and the telepath's area, which is apparently what they're called instead of a chef.
It's gonna be delicious.
Mm-hmm. You came across a set of boots there that were pretty familiar, weren't they, Lakota?
Yeah. Yeah. Lakota's seen them before.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Lakota has seen them before.
He rubbed the tops of them too. In fact.
He did.
Yeah.
And he got greeted by name from this individual, saying it was good to see you again, if I recall correctly.
That's right. That is.
That was the most concerning thing about the whole thing.
And I think that's where we pick up tonight.
At the boots of the person that I rubbed. Wonderful.
Mhm. Do you look up at this individual?
I do. I'm still kind of just taking the top of the boot and I'm like, oh dang, these are really shiny. Oh man.
They are indeed. Now, my friend Lakota, what brings you back to my domain?
Oh, Are you the telepath here?
Your strange words for such things. I am the owner of this establishment, correct?
Oh, but you don't really do anything, telepathic, right?
I mean, I can take you in the back if you're looking for a reading.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as they got, like spaghetti and all them other good things back there. You got a couple meatballs. I mean, but I need the reading, though, too.
You do need the reading. You need the
Yeah.
reading, you need the food. All right.
Yep, that's right. I need to eat while I'm being read.
What?
It's just a thing.
What do you have in exchange, Lakota?
Oh, that's
You know
right.
how
You always
this
gotta
works.
bring them gifts for them telepaths.
Mm-hmm.
Lakota reaches into his jacket and pulls out a platinum banana peeler.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Hands it to the person. I hope this will suffice. There are a lot of other things, but this one was a beauty when I found it.
Did we see any of this?
I think at this point you've caught on to the fact that Lakota is not at the table and is currently having a conversation while he is lying on the ground, looking up at an individual that, from your perspective, is in a weird mix of... Well, not a weird mix. There are nice slacks and a... look to be a finely made polo. Individual is tall, not obscenely so, well built, got a bit of a mix of a muscular but also a little bit of a dad bod. It's a weird mix of things. Older gentleman, bald, and looking down at Lakota from where he stands. His arms are crossed. He seems to be familiar with Lakota and is not making any immediate moves to remove Lakota's hand from his boot.
Do I recognize this individual?
Oh, let me see. Let me see. Do you recognize individual? Could I get a intelligence and memory check? It will be, I'm gonna say, pretty difficult.
I'm drawing 2 cards. Is it physically possible?
I would say it's physically possible if you draw 2 cards and you get 2 successes.
Well, I drew 2 cards and got 2 failures.
Understood.
So how about that?
The individual does not spark any memories for you, Nate, as you are trying to figure out who this individual is and why they are not, as concerned as most human beings are when first meeting Lakota.
I'm just gonna gesture to Noctua and be like, what's going on over there?
I don't know. I don't care if we don't act like we know him. If he gets kicked out, it won't affect us.
Well, I mean, like, that guy doesn't look surprised to see a ginger-haired green individual who is abnormally tall standing in front of him. So I have a feeling that they're probably friends or enemies.
Well, he's not exactly standing. He's lying
down.
on the floor.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, he's still really tall, and you can tell when he's laying down.
I'm trying to reach up and like hand him the peeler. I'm like just rubbing the other boot while I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay.
What do you think they're doing? What is that strange contraption in his hands?
So you reach up and hand it. I would also like a draw from you.
Okay.
Let's go charm and etiquette.
Charm and etiquette.
You are. It is the ways
2,
of
3.
speaking to the telepaths that you are.
I-
following.
I got a 3
You got a 3 out of 3.
out of 3 cards.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
He takes it from you, looks at it. Can you verify this is true platinum?
Oh yeah, you just kind of got to bite it a little bit, and you got to rub it right here. And Dakota's like trying to like show all the little angles, and then he pulls out like this card from his suit that says certified platinum and like hands it to the telepath. You know, I gotta kind of make sure it's still good. You know, gotta make sure my gifts are right.
Yes, I appreciate the certificate of authenticity. I believe this should be acceptable offering for our telepaths. Will it just be you?
Yes, that's right. Well, I mean, I got some friends, and Lakota kind of like does this like half rollover, kind of like, you know, he's about to be drawn as a French girl, and like points to Noctua and Nathan, and goes,
Oh God, he's
I
pointing
got
at
some
us.
friends right over there. You know, if you want, they can come too. I mean, they may need some spaghetti and like readings. You know.
I suppose this shall be sufficient for the three of you for a reading and obviously proper accompaniment.
Oh, they're really great. You know, Dad loves us all equally, but you know.
I see you have adopted another father. Right.
Oh yes, yep, that's right. That's I think we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're all number 5. You gotta have all the daddies together. It's just
You didn't meet
good
That
show.
is, I remember the first 3 because you went on about the third one a lot. You had a fourth?
Yeah, well, you know, he kind of died, and then I kind of killed the guy who killed him, and you know, just things happen.
That's as it does, you know. Yes.
Yeah, it's all
You
right.
can
now.
stand up at any time you wish.
Oh,
Otherwise, I will
yeah,
just be
yeah,
standing here. He kind of looks over to the two of you, Noctua, and goes, waves, like, beckons.
Oh God, they're trying to get our attention. Should be something.
Lakota's like rubbing the carpet
Pretend-
while he's trying to stand up.
I'm pretending I'm blind. I don't know what you want to do, but I'm just going to.
Do we need to collect your friends? Or
Oh yeah, we can get them. And Lakota just kind of jumps to his feet and like, you know, does this like waltz over
Yeah,
thing.
this the minestrone with it looks pretty good. I'm pretending
Lakota
I'm
puts
going
both
to
of his
the-
hands on the shoulders of Noctua and Nathan. Hey guys, the telepath's here.
No, I don't know you.
You know, yo, what do you mean? We have the same father.
Are you
No.
are you trying to convince the other individual that you do not know, your good friend? I would think, or your
I'm
friend?
going to I'm just gonna take a
I would
deep
love
sigh
a
and stand
charm
up.
and manipulation. I believe would probably be the best for you.
Okay. I don't think I'm good at that.
Uh,
Yeah, no.
You're not the worst at it.
1 out of 3.
Okay.
You know,
What was it? What was the number?
Ace, so yeah,
Oh,
1
so-
out of 3.
yeah. He looks at you and goes, so, do you actually not know him? Or are you just saying it because it's Lakota?
I'm gonna stand up.
Lakota gets a pouty face with like tears, like looking at Noctua, like. But we have the same dad.
No, we don't. We do not have the same dad. No.
He loves us.
No. He loves me.
No, he loves me too, and you know it.
No.
See,
No.
they know me. Let's go. Come on. We gotta get a reading. We're gonna get some meatballs too. It's gonna be great. Sprinkle some jelly beans on there.
Your friend
Mwah.
or acquaintance or whatever you wish to consider your relationship with this individual, Lakota has offered a reading for the three of you, has paid for it with a platinum banana peeler.
Is that the currency that telepaths use apparently?
The telepaths use a currency of gifts over monetary value.
He calls them telepaths too. Oh my fucking god.
No, here's the question though. Like, are they actual telepaths or are you just referring to chefs?
Did I stutter?
Okay then. I was not prepared for that.
Yeah, Noctua is like, oh shit, like, no.
Okay. Well.
I guess
Alright.
we're fucking going then. Gee.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm gonna try and do like a not that loud, but a whistle to have Goose follow us.
A pet as well? That should be fine.
Yeah. They don't need a reading. It's okay.
The reading is mainly for our gifter, and additional ones are considered and probably will be included to some degree. To those of you who I have not met yet, pleasure is all mine. I am Eugene Solstice.
Hello.
Eugene's a really cool person. I like him.
I'm Nathaniel Dennings.
Like everyone. Noctua.
I know.
I met Lakota, I believe, shortly after his taco incident. We are...
Wait.
That was
the feisty taco
burrito.
incident?
Yeah,
Feisty burrito?
The burrito, yes, the burrito. I get my Mexican foods mixed up. I apologize.
yeah. The taco incident was something a little different, but with the burrito incident, yeah, Eugene was there and kind of saved me. It was good.
That's true. I was there for the burrito as well. Either way, we are...
I had no idea I was in the presence of a celebrity.
Celebrity is a very inaccurate term, but I will accept the compliment for what it is. Right, this way. He gestures to follow you, have you guys follow him through a back door that leads into what seems to be the kitchen, and then keeps going through the kitchen into another door that is a little less conspicuous. And there is a shift in lighting from the bright lights of the kitchen to a dim lighting. Very atmospheric in nature, warm lights that are just these nice amber hues. It's almost like those old antique, they call them, light bulbs are just everywhere. There's a big table that could probably sit about 6 comfortably, half booth, half chairs, in a semicircle around one side with the booth, and then 3 chairs opposite it. And he gestures for you 3 to sit.
Well, dang, it's kind of romantic in here, ain't it?
We do appreciate our atmosphere.
Amber is the color of your energy. Yeah, I'll sit down.
Can I get you all something to drink?
Let's have water.
Do you have any of that, that aged whiskey?
We do.
Left.
Do you have a specific variety or a year you'd like?
Let's go with, you know what? It don't matter. Just surprise me. Bring me a special bottle.
Special bottle. Alright. Very well. Your telepath shall be in momentarily with your appetizer.
Appetizer. Oh, see, I told you. And I'm like nudging Nathan. I told you. Telepaths make the best food.
See, I give up.
Nathan and I are going through it right now. I don't know what we're going through, but we're going through it.
Just glance over at Noctua. It's gonna be good. Telepaths are the best.
The fuck? What? Lakota,
What the fuck is happening?
that?
Well, they cook the food, they read your mind, they read your future, and then you eat your food, and then you kind of leave and you go and kill people if you need to, or you go and hug someone. Just kind of depends on what's going on.
What?
This is the best.
Noctua has nothing else to say.
I'm just gonna.
Lakota's gonna take one of his other phones, and he kind of has some duct tape on it, and he's gonna lean over and kind of put it underneath the desk and rub it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it sticks.
Okay.
Do we see this?
How stealthy are you trying to be?
Not too stealthy. I'm just trying to
So
casually.
you'd say they would not need to roll or make a notice or a perception. Things?
Probably to be noticed.
Okay.
See what happens.
Then I'd like a finesse and stealth from you,
Okay.
and a
Which you have
intelligence-
disadvantage. You have -2 on because of your feet. I'm pretty sure. Or trick.
Depending.
Because he has large, I believe. Large makes him worse at stealth checks.
Yes.
Finesse and stealth. Okay.
And an insight perception from both of you if you wish to notice the phone that
Yeah.
you placed.
1 second. I'm just gonna make sure I'm right before I make him bad at something.
I don't think I imposed that on our previous checks for stealth for him, but I may also not be remembering fully. So
All I know is I got a 3 of clubs.
Okay.
Uh,
Out of 4.
Oh yeah, here it is. Giant. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say that they get like an adverse effect, but that you should keep in mind of their size whenever you're doing
Yeah,
it.
I'd say this also isn't like them trying to stealth through something. It's just he's trying to put something underneath the table.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say
I was
may
just
not-
making sure.
Yeah. So he has
And
3 successes. It is insight.
You said
perception.
insight and perception?
Mhm.
Yeah.
1 out of 5.
Okay. Is that just a 1 or an ace?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. So,
That's encouraging. That's
That
yeah.
sounded real promising there, buddy.
well, I got a crit failure with a Joker.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
Oh, great. Now you're gonna get killed because you're gonna Skype this secret back room. Oh, Jesus.
So, Nate, they've been throwing this word telepath around real loosely. You've never seen a telepath anywhere in here yet, and you're pretty sure it doesn't exist. In fact, you are about to call them out on social media.
What?
Because
What does that have to do with catching? What does that have to do with catching?
your Joker came into effect here. I don't know. That's what I'm rolling with. It's what I have to go with. And because
You're too busy doing social media.
Yeah.
You don't see it.
it's a crit failure with a Joker. Your Joker is I am a social media addict.
I'm addicted to clout.
Yeah. And so you go, so you pop up that live stream, and you start heading into the kitchen. As you're doing that, you obviously don't catch Lakota as he is slipping that phone underneath the table. Noctua, you see Nate angrily get up and pull out their phone and start live streaming.
No.
What the fuck are they doing? We're gonna die here. We're gonna, we're gonna die here. We're gonna die in the back of some shady restaurant waiting for a telepath.
Yeah, I don't know how much they like cameras, but
Oh my god.
sometimes they like to show up. I don't know. They might make an appearance.
To show up? Are they vampires?
Goose! Where's the lingua? Goose!
You see the goose just kind of look up at you and tilt its head.
Please. You're human, please. Something.
It nods at you as it cannot talk to you, and then turns, steps over, and puts itself in between you, Nathan, and the doorway into the kitchen. And just looks up at you and goes, maybe don't.
Am I allowed to listen?
Yes, by all means, please. Make me, I'm gonna say an insight, animal. Insight animal.
Insight an animal.
I would say looking for hearts. Make it
How
an easier, a
interesting.
theoretically easier check for you based on the statistics of your character sheet.
So, like, I drew a bunch of hearts, but they're all higher than the check, so I have a 2.
That's fine. 2 is more than what you need to succeed, so you succeed.
Oh,
So you look at him and realize maybe your ling was right. Maybe it's not the best time to just start bashing a place you've only been to once about their telepaths, just because you haven't seen them yet. Your viewers are a little disappointed, but they understand.
yeah. Sorry, guys. Goose is smarter than me.
You get a bunch of heart
up.
emojis as they all hear you talk about Goose again because they love your lingua. So,
I'm surprised there's actually people that watch my live stream.
you're a cloud chaser. There's always going to be people looking at that stuff.
Oh, okay. That makes me more worried.
Just not as many as you would like.
Yeah, not as many as you want. But. So, you make your way back to the table, and as you do so, maybe about 5 seconds later, 3 individuals step out. 2 are carrying trays. 1 is full of rolled meats and cheeses, nice thin prosciutto style. The other is carrying out something like great Italian appetizer.
Maybe some fettuccine.
No, that is a main course. Some fettuccine alfredo.
Are you trying to say that you're not a snack, you're the whole meal?
That's not where I was going with that.
Oh man!
That's not where I was going with that at all, but okay.
Damn, start to finish. That's called what we call a belt buster down here.
Fen be busting belts left and right.
I'm sorry, Ben, but you set yourself up for that one.
Oh, highlight of the night. Someone clip that. I don't know. Get that in Twitch, please.
What?
I can't believe how, dazed you are by that, Fen. Are you crying? Looks like you're tearing up.
Maybe just a little bit. I'm just looking at Italian appetizers to distract from the fact that just happened. Oh.
Damn, is that cream sauce right there?
Okay. All right. Oh.
A tiny bowl of fettuccine Alfred.
Tiny bowl, no.
No.
That's the whole plate. Go ahead.
Breadsticks with Alfredo sauce.
I was gonna say crostini is the nice little
With
pita.
fettuccine.
No.
Yeah, that works.
Sure. The 3 of them then proceed to sit down. They all are dressed in what look to be pretty nice chef attire. Each wearing a nice tall chef's hat. Not ostensibly or ridiculously so, but something fashionably suiting for the job. And they all look at you 3 and put their fingers like this. And then, as none of them move their lips, you all hear in your brain space, and almost as a thought, more so than something you hear with your ears. So a reading is to be. Can we ask the realm of the inquiry? Is there a particular part you would like read for you?
Looks
Coda.
fucking Kodak.
Lakota gets really, really serious, puts his elbows on the table and folds his hands, and he leans forward. And he speaks out and he goes, all right, so, just to make sure that this meal is delicious, I need to make sure that you know that there is, in fact, a day 8.
I would like a charm or cunning.
Okay. Charm or cunning or charming?
Charm or cunning, whichever you think would make more sense for Lakota.
Okay.
And I want to say We'll go with empathy. 'Cause it's gonna be a pretty difficult set of check for you here.
All right, we'll go with cunning and empathy.
Okay.
I got a 2.
2. All right. A day 8. You say that with a certainty. But for what guarantee do you have?
Lakota just kind of like takes one of those Christinis and like pops it into his mouth and starts to talk. How do we guarantee, but you know, we kind of need to find out.
Day 8, which you say is a certainty, yet you seek, because you have not found it yet. An oasis in a desert, a place of hope in a sea of misery. You seek day 8. But day 8 does not seek you. How do you find what wishes to be hidden? And with that, they stand up and head back into the kitchen.
Lakota just kind of leans back in his chair, shakes his head, pops another Christini in, looks to Nathan. His face is full.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna ever find it, but at least maybe there's some hope out there.
What? How do we even know if day 8 is the end of all this?
Well, right.
I look to Noctua and like some Christini falls out of my mouth.
Tua has no idea what the fuck is happening right now.
You just had some thoughts happen, and Lakota replied to them.
Yeah. That's not normal. Even for parselings. Like, what the...
It's a little out there.
I wonder if Goose is a telepath.
On a much more limited scale, yes.
They're great
We'll have to
chefs.
fix that later.
Whenever you want.
Noctua. Are you any less confused than I am?
Probably not.
Well, you know, the way you were talking before, I thought you were assuming that all chefs were telepaths, not that, like, your favorite chefs were also telepaths.
Oh, well, I mean, all chefs are telepaths, though.
I can cook food. I am not a telepath. Therefore, that's not correct.
But you speak to Goose.
No, Goose speaks to me.
Well, then maybe Goose is really the chef.
What? Goose can't even eat proper food.
He loves my jelly beans, though.
Those are not food.
Well, I've been surviving off these forever.
That explains so
No, you ate normal food this morning.
Well, they
And
also
you're
explains
eating
a
food
lot.
right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, you kind of need to. But they love jelly beans.
Look, are you asking these people to help with our parse problem? Is that what this is?
Oh, yeah. Well, absolutely. I mean, we don't know anything about any day 8. We only know about day 7.
And day 6, and day 3, and day 4, and day 1.
Right. That's why is there never an end? I guess we may not know.
Well, they said, how do you find what's trying to stay hidden?
Well, and that's exactly what I was asking him about.
Well, no, because that was the answer.
But if it's staying hidden, will it ever reveal? Because of the Oasis.
The words you're saying do not make sense within the context you're saying them.
It all comes down to aluminum foil, really. You know, when you
No.
kind of look at that and you kind of just
No, I
wrap
don't
it up,
know.
you got to heat that sucker up, and then you got to just take a few.
What do you mean? How do you
Aluminum foil up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you think about how complex aluminum foil is, it is both strong and weak at the same time.
No, it is not. It is weak and also brittle.
I mean, it depends on what you put in the aluminum foil.
Well, then it's not the foil that is strong. It is what is in the foil.
Ah, exactly.
Noctua's gonna turn to the telepaths.
That are gone.
Are they
They walked
gone?
Yeah,
away.
they stepped
they
away
walked
after
away.
I finished that.
Noctua's too shook by all this. She can't process anything.
All I have to say is that usually when you're searching for something that's trying to stay hidden, you have to hunt for it. Which means we're probably in for the long haul.
Oh my god.
Dad'll be happy about that one.
No, you won't.
Um,
In fact, I think you're the only one who's happy about that.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. I mean, well, I don't know. You know, we all get our own rooms, and
My house
What?
does not have room for all of us.
well, why not?
You're huge.
Well, we can go to my house. That's fine.
You have a house?
Well, I mean, you know, Dad lives there, but
Which dad? Oh, apparently.
I don't know if we heard that bit.
Oh, we didn't. You're right. We didn't hear that. Damn it.
That particular bit of crazy.
I take a bite of whatever. What was the actual dish in front of us? The prosciutto. I grab some prosciutto, and I take a bite of it. Is it any good? Is it like shitty prosciutto?
No, it is. It is beautifully. It is a beautiful piece of work, of culinary work. Yeah. It is. It tastes divine, and it is almost something you thought you could probably only get actually in Italy, and not something you could get here.
It's pretty damn good. I take another bite. I guess
So
the
good.
telepaths aren't the only supernatural thing here.
After a moment,
oh yeah,
Eugene steps back out and looks at you all. He pulls a. He carries with him a bottle and 3 glasses, as well as a pitcher of water. He pours water for you, Nate. He sets down the bottle and a glass. There are 2 rocks that have a little bit of frost on them inside the glass. The bottle is a 18-year vintage. And
It's an adult.
it is currently unopened. And he looks over to you, Noctua. Water for you as well.
Yes.
Very good. He pours water for you as well, and he goes, "Are you all done with your appetizer? I shall have them bring out the next course."
oh, it was great.
I'm glad to hear
Thank you,
that.
Mr. Solstice.
Of course, my pleasure.
I just gesture really quick to get Noctua's attention. You should try one before they take them away. It's actually really good.
They'll take one and eat it reluctantly.
It is a delicious experience. It is not the same as any of the stuff you've gotten prepackaged or, you know, the pieces parts of that you can get at the store. It is one of those handcrafted things that you cannot buy. Quality stuff. Eugene takes away the appetizers, and a few moments later, the telepaths step back out with a main course, a big bowl and 3 individual plates of fettuccine alfredo.
It's the whole meal.
Since y'all want to make this fucking bit.
You're the one who made your name fettuccine.
I'm aware, but y'all are the ones that keep bringing it up.
So delicious.
And they set it down in front of you all. And they turn to you, Noctua. And you hear almost more as a thought than as something actually spoken to you. What do you look for when there's a blank slate?
Is that like rhetorical? Is that a metaphor?
However way you wish to interpret it.
I don't think I like telepaths.
I love telepaths.
All this is happening, I'm like getting some pasta and putting it on a plate. Nathan does not pass up food that he didn't pay for.
Yeah.
Did Lakota hear the slate part?
Yes.
What?
It was directed at Andromeda, or not Andromeda, well, Noctua / Andromeda. Hey, what's up? It was directed at Noctua, but it was something that was projected to all 3 of you. So all 3 of you heard it.
So like, is it like any kind of slate? Like, is this a marble slate or like a rock slate, or like, does the material matter if it's blank?
It shouldn't.
Does it?
I would grab a marker.
I'd probably lick it first just to make sure it wasn't salt. But
Noctua wants to cry.
Or a
Yes.
chisel, depending if it's made of rock, we get a chisel. Yeah.
Let us rephrase this for you, Noctua Powell.
Oh, okay. We know my full name. Okay.
If your father had free time, what would he fill his radio broadcast with?
Is this still a metaphor?
If you wish it to be.
Lakota, I really don't understand what you're supposed to be getting out of all of this.
Just think about it.
Nothing?
Huh. Interesting.
But nothing. Empty. Like the desert.
kind of like an oasis, if you ask me. Aluminum foil.
If he puts nothing there, what benefit does he gain?
None, I suppose.
And what would he gain by putting something instead of nothing?
I guess that depends on the something.
Ad revenue.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Listen, Noctua hasn't gone to school in like 5 years. They did not get the high school education.
If you could go back to the ring, would you?
Oh, yikes. Okay, did everyone hear that?
Is this like kind of like one of them diamond rings, or ones that you put on your nose or fingers?
They say nothing further after that statement, awaiting your response, Noctua.
What?
Fucking, of course not. No. I don't know what fucking point you're trying to get at. No. Me too, dog. I'm pissed too.
Oh. The dog barks in the front room. You guys don't remember there being a dog?
It's Goose. It's
It's like
Goose, man.
Do I need it? Okay, we're gonna go on a quick break, y'all, because house stuff is getting wild. So give us a moment.
You are valid.
BRB, y'all. Impromptu break. Very quick house problem that we solved. Well, it wasn't really solved. It was just nothing bad actually was going on. So, but thank you all for being patient with us. We're back. So, with the lovely scene of the telepath asking about a ring, and you said no, if I recall.
Yeah, I said no.
Okay.
Assholes. Back out of my private life.
Then
Were you a wrestler?
No. Shut up.
They sold jewelry. That's what they were doing.
No, shut
Were you like a luchador?
No.
You Nacho Libre? Sorry.
Someone's gonna get punched.
My knuckles are taped and ready, bro. Any minute, I'm gonna flip this table.
hands are gonna go flying.
I start eating my pasta.
Shut up and eat your fettuccine.
They look between each other for a moment. The oasis may be in the most unlikely of places.
Is that like your way of saying that that's where the answer is or something?
We can't give away too many secrets.
Why not?
While your ring may be broken now, where it once stood, an oasis may have blossomed.
Oh my fucking god.
Did you lose like a ring or something that broke?
I told you they were a jeweler.
And then they stand and head back into the kitchen.
It'll be really hard to like find a ring in a whole city. Huh. Some would call it a wild goose chase. I say while petting Goose.
Goose looks, even though they really don't really carry much facial features, they somehow look not amused by this thing.
That's their constant expression.
Yeah, really no different from the rest of their existence, but even more so in that
Noticeably.
moment.
Yeah.
So,
How's the fettuccine, by the way?
also wonderful. Again, homemade ingredients, everything just mwah. Far better than anything that you've probably had before when it comes to Italian food.
So good.
And that means something, because I'm pretty sure Nathan's parents are Italian.
Decide it right now.
Okay, I guess they are.
So,
What day is today?
I believe you guys are on day 5. It's in the afternoon.
What day did we go to the sheriff?
This morning?
This morning, yeah.
We've had an eventful day.
Yeah.
You got an entire
Not really.
No, you guys have had an eventful day. You guys had a fight in Jellybean Alley. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about things are getting serious in Jelly Bean Alley.
Another shirt for whenever I do a merch update.
Speaking of which, remind me I need to buy a Don't Touch the Lingua shirt.
I will remind you to do so. guildofphoenix.com/merch. Oh, /shop. Sorry. It's alright. I have a command for it. Just follow the command. Don't follow me. I apparently don't give the right instructions. Anyway. So.
I know how you guys feel about the cops. But is that flexible in any way?
I mean, I have a very neutral opinion of the police. I just don't want to get shot. But
I mean, I don't think anyone wants to get shot. That's a fair emotion.
I mean, we're all pretty flexible. I haven't done gymnastics in a long time, though. You know, I don't know. Maybe cops are pretty flexible too. I don't know how. We got to ask if they've done some gymnastics, but I just don't want to get, put in there, in the bad place.
well,
Maybe I can bribe them with jelly beans.
no, let's not do that. Also, do you know for a fact that if you get seen by a police officer, they're gonna arrest you immediately?
Lakota just stares at Nathan for a second. Have you ever seen anyone else look like me?
Well, have they seen you doing something that we should be concerned about?
Well, I mean, yeah, lots of things, like lots of different ones. That was the feisty burrito incident Mr. Solstice was there for. I mean, that one kind of could have gone down pretty bad, but
Well, that's great because the
outside of killing a whole unit by myself,
situation,
cops.
That's fantastic because
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
What do you mean? Me what or not to what? They're talking about the ring.
You, right there. You said you killed a what now?
Oh, well, so it kind of goes back to that feisty burrito line. So I was kind of out on duty, and
What do you mean by out on duty?
well, when you get the feisty burritos, you're kind of taken into kind of almost like a, what do they call them? Stuff that runs through your veins.
Blood?
Blood. That's right. Blood pact. Blood pact. When you're signing things in blood and all that, and you kind of have to go out, and, just kill a lot of people.
I think you're thinking of the term bloodlust, not blood pact.
No, there was no lust in there.
Oh, then blood feud, maybe?
Well, I mean, feuding definitely happened. That's for sure. There was a lot of it. But, Fairbrooks were there, kind of things got weird. Police were there. I was there. The whole team was there. It just kind of happened.
Team?
Well, them burritos, like, we kind of just had to take one each. But, I mean, I digress. I mean, you're still looking for your ring.
Wait. Is the feisty burrito the reason why you look the way you do?
What's wrong with how I look?
You just look different than everybody else, as you just said.
Well, you look different than everyone else, too.
Not the way you do.
Well, what do you mean? What are you trying to say?
You're green.
Well, yeah, I'm green. and you have a lovely tone yourself.
Most people aren't green, Lakota.
What? Are you sure?
Have you ever seen another person that looks like you, Lakota?
Oh
Or at
yeah.
the very least has green skin?
Oh yeah, tons of them.
Where and when?
That was when we were down by the docks pulling all those things out of them crates. All the
Are you
green
talking about
showed up.
fish?
No. You know, the green ones came out with like their like crazy looking space guns, and you know what I mean, right?
No, I really
Andromeda
don't.
Andromeda has pieced it together, and I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Are you trying to tell me that you're some sort of alien, Lakota?
No,
so
not
mad.
at all. I was born right here in Nominal City.
Andromeda, I think me and you need to have a conversation after this session.
I'm sorry. My brain is trying to separate the meta knowledge from I'm so pissed.
Well, you know them with their gun. They're green people everywhere. I don't know what you're talking about. I see them all
Is
the
this
time.
some lingua or something? Like, what is this, like a Fairbrooks thing? Like, I thought you weren't with the Fairbrooks. I thought you didn't like the Fair. You were all like, "What the fuck, Fairbrooks? Why the Fairbrooks?"
Me and the Fairbrooks do not get along at all. That's for sure. Especially what they did. To
Who
all
else
of them.
has green men with guns?
Wait, especially what?
You're the green man with guns.
Yeah, you know, all the green men. I mean, you know, the family had to just kind of take them in because after a while, like the Fairbrooks just didn't want them anymore.
Wait a minute.
So you're ex Fairbrooks?
Well, kind of. But it's, you know, why I have to go and take them out every now and again.
This is the man who just a minute ago said that they didn't have a lot to hide.
Well, I thought everybody knew this. I'm sorry.
Eugene steps out after a moment and goes, "Are we finished with the main course then?"
Oh, it was fantastic, Mr. Solstice. You know, you really outdo yourself.
Marvelous. I'm glad that
Something
it still holds up to
fettuccine
the
in his
standards.
mouth.
He picks it up, takes it away. Could I get anything more solid or a harder drink for either of you two? Or will water suffice?
Something.
Something? Right. Do you have a preference of color between clear and dark?
Oh,
Please give me a ballpark of something.
Clear, please.
Clear? Very well. For you?
I like a clear head.
Clear head? So
Is
just
that
water?
a drink?
Just water is fine, thank you.
Of course. I'll be back with
Oh,
that.
wait, you meant alcohol. I'm too young. Sorry. Don't do that.
Well, I'll drink for all three of us. You can just bring me any dark bottle that you got back there.
I'll bring you out another 18 year, but yeah.
All right.
Wait.
Wait.
Like, I can't have that. Wait.
Uh-huh.
That's not legal.
After a moment, he returns with another bottle, puts it down, steps away. As the telepaths come out, this time with a small but long, well, not small, sorry, a long but thin plate. On it are a row of what seem to be chocolates, but a chocolate that has been molded in such a way that it almost is like a small cup. Kind of a very, very Art Nouveau style shaping to it. It's very forward, and in it are a litany of different kinds of strawberries, berries of all kinds. You have peanut butter, a mix of all things that go well.
I know
That
what you're
sounds
talking
really
about.
good.
Oh,
I
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm
I know what
ready.
you're talking about. It's some good stuff, bro.
Like, this is me talking to Smunchy. I want that right now.
God, I wish I could have that. Strawberries.
Guild
They
of the
sound
Phoenix
so
Cookbook
good right
coming
now.
2021.
Dude, I haven't had a strawberry in like 3 months
Yeah.
because of keto.
Strawberries are good for you. Oh, I guess they have sugar inside. Okay, never
They
mind.
have sugar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keto's weird.
They sit down.
look at that one. Creamy.
They focus on you, Nate.
Oh god.
They're fucking back.
Will it live up to the standard you set it to?
God, I wish.
Then why do you keep chasing it?
Because it never does.
What will it give you that you do not already have?
I don't know.
Maybe the oasis can shed a new light that shines bright enough to pull you away from the lamp you currently flutter around. Now,
Well, dang.
Huh.
Wait, can we all hear this?
yes,
Dakota's gonna lean over. Nathan, I think that guy just called you a moth.
Definitely did.
Or an Icarus.
Is that kind of like a candy?
No. That's licorice.
Oh, yeah, that's. I love licorice. Moths and licorice, that's great.
you seek day 8. An oasis in a desert. But how will you know when you've reached it? They all look between the three of you. Nobody in particular.
Hopefully everything will be back to fucking normal, and that's how we'll know.
Well, maybe. I mean, it goes back to that aluminum foil.
I hope that things get better than normal.
Well, maybe what if it's the new normal?
Well, to be fair, normal was a hell of a lot less interesting than what's going on here now.
Well, that's true. Although, this is my normal. What does that say about me?
A lot.
Too much.
Yeah, not enough.
Maybe
guess
we
that-
will find Dave then.
I'm not sure that day 8 is really what we're looking for.
Oh. Well, what are you looking for then?
I don't fucking know at this point.
Day 1, maybe? I don't...
Day 1. That sounds like a really hot album we could produce.
Too late. It's already been done.
Well, dang it. We'll just have to call it Day Oni.
You mean Uno?
Or something like that. I don't know how you spell it. What? OQZNYEE? Something like that.
Aknenze?
Oh, Ninja. I like that. That's got a
That's what you
French
just spelled.
fanciness to it.
That's not French.
Oh.
Also, I just pronounced what you spelled. Okay. Aknenze? I don't know. Achns. I don't know what you're trying to get through to us, but
Nothing, it seems.
yeah. One of these days, we're gonna find out that either everything that Lakota says is gibberish, or that nothing Lakota says is gibberish. And I'm not sure which is more terrifying.
That's what's scary. Oh.
Do you wish anything in particular to wrap up our reading?
Is that like general to all of us, or just
A lead.
Lead.
I feel like answers would be too much, but at least a direction to go.
I think we've already dropped one close enough for you to pick up and follow.
I don't want to fucking go there.
But
Oh, do you know something we don't, Nocta?
Who cares what I like?
we can drop another.
I mean, if you've already said it, then I suppose.
It requires one individual to be more honest than they maybe want to.
This feels like a call out.
Uh,
Targeted.
Another lead to follow up on. Where is your fourth?
oh God, where is Vivi?
She's at the fucking park with her grandfather.
Yeah, but didn't they say it'd be 10 minutes tops? It's been a lot longer than that.
Mayhaps the individual they seek or sought may also hold some of these answers you're looking for.
Fuck. Sorry, guys, I think we should go.
Oh, trust me, I've wanted to leave since the moment we walked back here.
Well, then why didn't you speak up?
Oh, all right. I guess we can go. I'll miss everyone here, though.
They are your people, after all.
Well, sort of. I mean, yeah. Like they're not green like my other people. But,
Well, no, I mean, like, they're your friends.
well, are they green?
This is not up to
They're
interpretation.
not green. You
They're not.
you can see them. They are not green.
Lakota goes to lean over to try and touch one of the telepaths, like all mysteriously, like, oh.
They do not shy away from your touch. Do you actually try to touch them?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to discard 3 cards for me.
Okay.
Wait, no, he has 5 defense.
Yeah.
So it has to do at least 5 wounds for him to get hurt at all.
I said what I said.
So then he should discard 5 cards, not 3 cards.
Discarding 3.
I said what I said.
Okay.
Three of them are discarded.
You feel a sharp singe across where your fingertips have touched the telepath.
Oh.
Have you not learned your lesson, Lakota?
Well, I guess not.
What does that mean?
One day, you shall learn maybe a little more permanently.
I'm trying to get better, It gets really hard sometimes.
We do not fault you.
Thank you.
Good day, and a pleasure meeting.
Bye.
And walk back into the kitchen.
And they turn around, Noctua gives them the finger.
Don't worry. Give it time. This is the last thing you hear, Noctua, to you specifically.
Telepaths.
Aren't they great chefs?
Man, that was some damn good food, but oh my god, what the fuck?
Let's just go find Vivi.
Yeah, I'm worried that their grandfather might have, I don't know. But I don't. Let's get the hell out of here.
All
I
right.
can't believe I'm going to say this, but I don't remember how to get out of here. Lakota, can you lead the way?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I just start.
How do you get out of here, Lakota?
I walk through our closed room door, and I start walking through the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually just I see the door out, but instead I go the long way
Mm-hmm.
through all of the cooks that are cooking, all the different like chefs and pastry makers, and I like kind of step over some pots that are on the floor, and then I kind of hop on one leg, and then I land on the other, and then I go out out from the kitchen.
It's,
I
I
start
forgot.
to.
it's
Forgot doors
incredibly
were a
easy
problem.
to follow Lakota without doing any of the hopping or jumping because there's a giant space of open walkway that all of the chefs try to keep open. Lakota just wants to go that way. But
Okay.
it's easy enough to get out of there. You head back out onto the street, across where the park bench, where you remember Vivi heading towards. Vivi is no longer there. There
See,
is
I
no
told
other.
you we should be worried.
One Alexi. Or an individual that matches that picture that all three of you have seen.
Hey, are you Gramps?
That is me, yes.
The fuck is BB?
They, I gave them a way out.
Yeah, because that doesn't sound, ominous at fucking all. Okay.
Would they really do that to my own granddaughter?
I mean,
We don't know. Jury's still out on that, Mr. Sir. But, we kind of need to know where they went.
They made their way out.
Out figuratively or literally? Like,
They are
did
not
you
mutually
point-
exclusive. They are out. Out of this hellscape we walk in. You know it.
what, the loop thing? This time
Yes.
shit?
Yes. The week.
And what, can you not extend that to us or something?
I cannot.
Fucking course not. Yeah, why would I even ask?
Well, as technically the whatever the Fairbrook's give us to make our way through this week without, getting all messed up and not being able to get out. I only have one for myself, and I gave it to them. So,
Fine, you're cool.
Oh, shit.
Fine. So this is some Fairbrook's bullshit. Of course, yeah.
you read the files, I presume. That's why you came calling for me. And also why you...
You're not wrong.
But
I just didn't expect them. I expected them to be just as much fucked over as we are.
well,
Would have been nice.
it would have been nice. I wish I could extend my favor to all of you. But it looks like I am in a similar predicament now as the rest of you.
So, any idea how we get out of this mess the natural way?
The natural way to getting out of the week. Probably a good place to start might be looking into the Fairbrooks company's building that sits above Infra Memorial.
Hmm.
Might be a good
The
place.
new one or the old one?
The one that's fully finished, not the new one that they're building a couple blocks off.
Okay.
I would say that's probably a good place to start. I need to keep
Do you know if
appearances.
they'll do you know if they'll attack us on sight if we go anywhere near there?
No, I will let them know that you are working with me to fish out an anomaly.
Oh.
Aren't we the anomalies?
You are part of it, but you're not the only anomaly.
Oh yeah, is that other anomaly the one that we technically already got rid of that isn't gotten rid of yet? One of
The
them?
one with the Caleb? Is his name?
Yes.
He's also part of the anomaly, but not in that sense. Also, I have concerns whether or not that Caleb is the true one. But
Like, Like the real Caleb?
Yeah, you could say that. The real Caleb, the Caleb that should be there, versus the Caleb that is there.
Well,
You're saying we accidentally created a new Caleb that is different from the old Caleb?
Potentially.
oh my fucking god.
So now there's two Calebs about in this mess.
Great.
Yes. Yeah, maybe. We're not sure yet.
Wow.
Do you like jelly beans?
Oh my god, Lakota.
You are the one that Vivi warned me about.
I pull out a couple jelly beans and reach out with a hand.
He takes
They're
them.
mighty good.
I'm sure they are. I will hold on to them for later. I'm not hungry now.
You are quite welcome.
Thank you.
Back in the day, they used to call me Thirst Quencher. But, you know, can't do that
What
anymore.
does that mean? And
I've heard
what does
stories
that have to
about
do?
you. You know that?
Oh, is that so? I like stories. What kind of stories you got?
There is a reason we don't hand out nicknames in the Fairbrookes anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Then again, I am just a contract worker. I do not have all the access that most people do. Then again, I don't have the burdens that they do.
Yeah, we by the way, we didn't accidentally like duplicate that other lady when we freed them of their burdens, so to
No, we
speak.
just fucked up her head. Or,
you
you
did.
know, fixed it, whichever you prefer.
You didn't create a duplicate. You certainly caused a lot of problems in Fairbrookes, but I don't. Doesn't bother me.
Good. I'm glad. Thank you for letting us know.
I'm glad that all three of us like that. Nice. Like, that makes us feel better. Good, good.
Well, I suppose that means we should avoid doing that until we're going to do all of it, because the last thing we need is more targets on our back until the end. But it's good to know.
Right. Well, I should probably check in, so I will bid you all adieu, as they say.
Well, good luck with everything, you know, being stuck in this time loop. Let us know if you
I
You
do
know,
apologize that I
find
cannot
anything.
extend the same gratitude or grace that I was able to, Vivi.
Family first and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're our new grandpa anyway, right?
Oh my god.
Don't.
I was also warned of this. No.
Oh, but come
No.
on. No, but you love us.
I tolerate the three of you. That is a lot
Well, I
different
mean-
than love. Love is what I do for Vivi. I do not do that for you.
But that's what my other grandpa says, though.
Then you
Just
already have a
tolerates
grandpa and
me.
you don't need me.
No, he's like my, I think 8th one.
Okay, yeah, the super
I don't-
me. Never mind. Nope.
You don't need me.
I mean, you can tolerate through love, right?
Hey, I'm sorry. Just go ahead and have fun hanging out with your evil friends and your contracting stuffs, you know.
Have fun with them.
Run, Grandpa, run while you can.
Yeah, just like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The longer you're here, the more irritating it'll be.
Right. I will take my leave then.
Yeah.
Good evening, everybody.
Yes.
And Alexi.
We'll call you. Call you later.
No, actually, we probably
Please
shouldn't
just
do that.
Text
Just-
me at most. You should have my number somewhere.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, just text me whenever you need anything. Outside of that, please don't talk to me.
Try not to kill us.
I'll do my best not to. And Alexi walks away from the park bench.
They were surprisingly not murdery.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that does mean, though, that Vivi is gone. Which means that we can't get their help like the telepaths told us we should.
Well, they said it was a lead. They said there were multiple as well.
Yeah, what was the other one they had to do about the, like, wedding ring or whatever?
If we want to follow the ring, we need to get the NCPD involved.
Well, wait, is it like we have to 100%?
Mm-hmm.
Did someone lose this ring? Is that why? Like they're missing some jewelry?
Is this ring, like, locked up in an evidence locker?
Ben, would I know the location of the ring?
I think you would know the physical location of the ring. You've been there
Okay.
before, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
And while it may not be it obviously is no longer active, but you would know the location of it.
Okay.
You wouldn't need to
Yeah.
involve the NCPD initially, depending on what you need. from them.
After. Yeah.
You know the physical location. You could visit the physical location.
We can maybe get them involved after.
That sounds like
Maybe.
a good. That sounds like a better idea than getting them involved before. But also, do you think wherever this wedding ring or whatever that we're going to is, do you think it's a better lead than us going and marching up to the Fairbrooks and giving them the old fuck you?
I mean, I would love to give the Fairbooks the old fuck you. I mean, I'd like that plan. That's a good plan.
It also does sound like a suicide mission at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess it goes down to who we trust more. Alexia or the telepaths.
Well,
Fence face! I don't like that. I don't like that.
the thing is, though, I'm not gonna lie with you. I more or less trust both of them equally. The telepaths, I feel like I don't like the fact that they seemingly know us better than we know ourselves.
Well, they're telepaths apparently, so.
Yeah, you kind of get used to that.
Lakota, how does one know you in any capacity? And how did those telepaths stay sane while reading your mind?
You know, that's a great question. I've had that question a lot. Sometimes it goes through fondue and like different bed spring mattresses, but that's all right.
Excuse me?
Well, you know, when you're looking for the right decision.
Okay,
to make.
every time you start a sentence with "well, you know," you say something completely absurd that doesn't make sense.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, when they were talking about that oasis, you know, sometimes you get like a pile of sand in your bed and you don't know why, right?
I thought the Oasis was like a metaphor for like getting out of this time loop.
Same
Shit.
here.
Oh, well,
Right.
well, absolutely. But, you know, on a smaller scale, it's like when you get sand in your bed, you know. You don't know why it's there, but it's a nice, restful place for hope. You know what I mean? Kind of in a world of craziness, springs are coming out of the...
No, because usually the sand wakes you up and irritates your skin.
Oh, that doesn't happen with my skin.
Well, we've established that you aren't normal.
I also kind of want to go to these docks where you say there are other green people.
Oh, well, I don't know if they'll let me back there.
Why not?
Well, it's a kind of a long story.
We've
I
got
mean,
time.
I probably
Literally
have a better
infinite
chance.
amounts of time.
I have a better chance probably inside the Fairbrooks building than I do there. Heck, I probably have a better chance with the NCPD than going back there.
So
Why?
you're an ex-green thing, person, whatever. I don't know what we're calling these.
Well, yeah, because I didn't want to go and kill everybody.
Oh, only certain people. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to if you're gonna actually get a few burritos here and there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Not to mention the fact that I got a really sweet boombox when I actually did that. Started making the mixtapes, getting through production. It was great.
Are you fucking human?
Well, absolutely. I'm just as human as you are.
No, we're not though. We're fucking parselings. But it kind of sounds like you were something else before you were a parseling.
Well, not exactly.
I don't know about any green things that go around, killing people. Like I don't know what I don't know what.
Wait, what if he's a Power Ranger and he was supposed to be the Green Ranger?
What the heck is a Power Ranger? That sounds crazy to me.
Like I thought you were just weird, but like I thought maybe it was a parseling thing or just you, but like.
I mean, tattoos, they don't always show up.
I can see them. You have one on your fucking face.
Well, yeah, luck happens every now and again. But, you see, the scariest thing is when you're the only green one who actually doesn't want to hurt people.
I can take us to the fucking ring. Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait. So you know where it is? We don't have to go looking for it?
I know where the fucking ring is.
Okay, whose ring was it, by the way?
Do I know the answer to that, Fen?
Like, is it whose wedding ring are we looking for?
Oh my fucking god!
You do know.
Or was it more of like a promise ring?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, what if the Oasis is like, Oasis, the promised land, the promise ring? It all makes sense now,
It's clicking. That's right, like toothpaste and bacon. You just got it right there.
You do remember.
That's damn good. High five.
The name, at least what name they went by in the ring. They were often the final verdict in these fights. The name was Dionysus.
Wait, Dionysus?
Dionysus.
Like Dionysus without an I?
A bunch of letters not in the same place, but.
I just spelled it Don A Sis. That's how I spelled it, and that's
Pretty
how.
much. Yep.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure that wasn't his real name, but your affiliation was much different than most.
Uh-huh.
It's more Dionysus is more Donnie.
Yeah. Donatello.
Radical.
So
Cowabunga.
that was the name that you recall for who owned the ring. In a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Aces crime. The Aces crime family.
The most feared crime family in this society. I'm not gonna say.
I'm not okay. What's happening right now, man? This session is crazy.
It's not a ring, like a piece of jewelry. It's a fighting ring.
Oh, dude. One time I wanted to make music for like a video game that was about a fighting ring. It was like, here it was like dun 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 dun, but I couldn't get it to work on the violin.
Maybe you just gotta pluck it harder, like plug, like a real. Yeah. There you go. Right.
Yeah,
keep going.
that.
Keep it. That's the ring, right? Oh well, yeah. Well, so they punch each other in this ring? That what they do? Not a. Oh.
Yes. No. Both. The ring we're heading to is a Parseling specific fighting ring.
You made Parselings fight other Parselings? That sounds incredibly dangerous.
Nocto's gonna gesture to their face.
Wait, is there something wrong with their face that I haven't known about this whole time?
They have like the word magic on their face. They have like a scar that goes like through their eyebrow and shit and like barely messes it.
Oh, okay.
Did they punch the magic into you?
No.
Oh, then
They
you
tried to punch the magic out of me. That's the point.
Oh, that's sad.
Wait. Okay, question, Fen.
Answer.
Would Nathan, with all the years that he spent on the streets while also being a parseling, know about plagiarists?
Make me an intelligence and memory.
Yeah, so that's probably a no then.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, I got a 3 and a 6 of hearts.
Okay. I would say no, but the reason being is parseling, at least in this context, it's hard to remember plagiarists as things that happened in fighting rings. And you don't really know of them because the fighting rings are still not incredibly common in the parseling sphere.
Okay, so it's not that I don't know that plagiarists exist, it's that I don't know about them being associated with fighting rings? Or
Yeah.
is that I don't know about either?
You don't know about the fighting rings really, and I would say you've never heard of it being done in that setting.
Okay.
I would say you've heard of plagiarists, but not in the sense of a fighting ring style.
Okay.
So.
Huh. Well, good thing they didn't. You still got your magic, whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you won?
I won a lot. That's why I'm still here.
Damn.
Oh, then what happened to the ones that lost?
It's not my problem outside of the ring.
Oh,
I-
well. Well,
You
that
do
sounds
what you gotta
dangerous.
Yep. You do what you gotta do.
Well,
Do we need to be like on wait, the NCPD know about this?
They know about the one we're heading to. That's why it's not functional anymore. As far as I'm aware. Hopefully.
how'd
they
you
haven't
break out?
fucked up. NCPD.
Oh.
Raid.
Well, I'm glad you made it out all right, more or less. I really don't know what you were like beforehand, but you're pretty cool now, if a little irritable, or irritated, I guess would be a better word.
Well, you know.
But I mean, who wouldn't be in this situation?
Mm-hmm. Now you get why I don't like all of this. It's not
Makes
personal.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where we're going.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should head. Wait, so which way is it?
Nocta will point in whatever fucking direction it is and start leading the way.
And I
That
think
way.
that is a good spot to end off as you guys arrive at the ring. The ring is a bit farther north than I think we've been. It is still in the city proper before getting out into the kind of the hilly, I would say countryside, but it's not really country. But getting away from the downtown and the urban districts, it's just shy of that on the north side. It is underground in an abandoned terminal, which is also, well, it was an abandoned terminal. Now it's just abandoned everything. I need all of you real quick to make an insight and perception.
7 successes.
Nice.
Seven.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
I nothing. I'm looking at my jelly beans right now.
You are taking stock of what jelly beans you currently have. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, this is not.
Got 3 vomits, 2 lemon zest, 1 toothpaste, 1 orange juice. They'd go good together.
Oh god, but drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth is the worst.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's scientifically the worst flavor combination.
It would explain so much.
All right. So 7 from Nate and Noctua.
Uh-huh.
How many did you get?
And 0 from...
Oh, 7 as well from Noctua. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, perfect. Then both of you are able to notice a individual curled up in probably the darkest corner from the entryway. It's abandoned, so you getting to it is kind of a weird thing. You walk into a mall that is currently in functioning use. It's, you know, got some nice shops. It's pretty good, and there's just this one corridor that leads seemingly to nowhere. But you know, Noctua, that they don't really do a good plaster job of the wall, and then somebody turned that into a makeshift door. And that still is operational. And you pop it open, head down in, and a couple turns in, when the light starts to fade from the mall itself, you see an individual curled up on the floor, breathing, from what you can tell. Probably asleep, it looks like.
Okay.
Definitely not somebody that you recognize immediately, though.
Can I do a parse sense to see if they're parceling?
You do parse sense, and you do feel outside
Oh,
of...
you're not going to make me draw for it?
It's pretty obvious. It's not going to be a hard thing to notice.
Okay.
You do feel outside of the two immediately to your left and right. I'm going to say you're in the center. You do feel a third presence outside of your own. It's not a very big one. It's extremely faint.
Baby purse.
Hey, you alright?
Oh. Hi. Oh. You see the individual curl up quick as he wakes up, tilts up, kind of pulls himself into a half-sitting position. You can see he's immediately got one hand inside of his jacket.
Hey. It's okay. Do you want me to like, we're not here to fight or
Not
hurt
to.
anybody?
I need you to make me a quick intelligence and memory.
What is that? Uh, 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Okay. You don't remember the name of this individual, but you've seen them before. They were in the ring. If you couldn't remember correctly, you're pretty sure there's something right around like mid-torso tattoo that you know for certain you've put a nice line through. And that is where we're going to end it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Fettuccine. Next week, when we come back for more, we'll find out more of who this individual is. I'm happy to be back. I don't know if you all are.
Oh my gosh,
We're
we
gonna
got
have to fight people tomorrow.
so much info dumped tonight. Like,
Yup.
What the hell, Finn?
What? What do you want? What do you want from me? Also,
I loved it.
Just
It was great.
It was a
Just 'cause I
fantastic
tell-
session, but like, oh my god.
It was mwah, like food. It was great.
All right. Why don't we go back around in the opposite order that we started with and explain who we are, where we can find you, what cool projects you're working on. Spongy, you're up first since you were last.
Oh, okay. I'm Smunchy. You can find me at Smunchy Games on anywhere, really. Twitter, Instagram, yeah, places here. If you missed, so the game we were playing tonight is Parselings. If you missed the Kickstarter, you can actually late pledge 2 Parselings right now on Gamefound.
Yep. Link is in chat.
There you go. You should definitely go check it out. Come join our communities, and it'll be great. You can catch me here, Guild of the Phoenix, on Thursday nights.
Yep. Today's
Yes, that, which is great, and then other future things going on. So that's cool. We have things happening. I'm excited. And yeah, and we'll who was next? Shane.
Shane, yeah. Pass it off to Shane.
Hello, I am Shane, also known as Marine of One, and you can find me on all corners of the internet, as long as the corners of the internet are Twitch. And you'll find me here on Thursdays and every other Sunday. You'll find me on my own channel every single day except for Thursday and Sunday and Saturday. And on Saturdays, you'll find me on the Smudgy Games Twitch, where I'm running all sorts of wild stuff in terms of campaigns. I have a Parselings campaign of my own that is run every Saturday over on the Smudgy Games Twitch, and I just recently started a Paths World of Adia campaign that is every Tuesday on my own. It's chaotic as hell so far. We're still figuring stuff out, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Andromeda.
Yes.
What up? I am Andromeda. I have a lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so angry that Smudgy made his background canon. I'm so angry.
Are you mad about the background of? Oh yeah, no, yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, the telepaths. Yeah.
No, the specific Lakota backstory, because I remember the art
Oh.
you drew and stuff and all that, and
Yeah.
you were talking about it, but I didn't know you made it canon. I'm so angry. Hi, I'm Andromeda. You can find me at SCGIROL over on Twitter, where you can keep track of everything I'm about to list, because it is a lot. You can find me Tuesday over on Marine of One's channel playing the new Paths game. We've only done one session. Calm down, it'll get better
Wait.
from here.
We literally, Andromeda's character was dug out of a freshly made grave
Nice.
at the start of the campaign because they weren't really dead.
Nice.
That is hardcore awesome.
That is the character's intro.
Nice. I love it.
Somebody just walked by a hill that had some shallow graves in it, and they just heard noises, and they were like, "What's going on?"
Wow.
That's
Yeah, you can find me here every Thursday playing this lovely game that I'm now gonna be freaking out about next week. Oh goodness. I hope my backstory doesn't get us in trouble, but it will.
I hope my backstory gets us into lots of trouble somehow.
You can find me every Friday over on Jacqueline Hare's Twitch channel at 8 p.m. because not only am I playing Vampire at the Disco VTM 5e campaign there, normally, I am also guesting on the other Friday show. They alternate Fridays at the same time. Scion. I am playing a Scion of Hell who is missing an arm and her twin sister. So we're going to go to Helheim and hopefully find that. Hopefully.
You're playing
Jesse
as
has
Leif
new
Erikson,
work.
right?
What?
You're playing as Leif Erikson, right?
Yeah, Leaf, but we call them Leif Erikson because it's funny.
Oh, wait, so you're not a reincarnation of Leif Erikson.
No, shit, I should have thought. No. We just call them Leif Erikson because I call them Leaf for a totally different reason. I picked that name for a totally different reason, and it's just really great now that it's turned into Leif Erikson. It's very amusing. Yes, and you can find me Saturdays on Smunchy Games, 2 p.m. EST, playing another Parselings campaign that I am also very afraid for. I'm just full of fear. I'm full of fear. Parselings is very chaotic, and I never know what's coming.
At this point, Inko's been at gunpoint for a solid half hour.
Inko's just like, okay, like, please, like, Inko doesn't give a shit.
It's not my fault. I swear.
No,
tried
it's not your fault, but Inko doesn't give a shit. Inko's like, whatever, like, okay.
Inko's just like, if I die, I die. Fuck the fair, bros.
Yeah, if if I die, hopefully I don't come back as a lingua, because that would really suck, since that's like my opposite of my life goal. Anyway, yeah, that's everything I do, I believe, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Follow me on Twitter, because I keep track of these things, so.
That's it. Hi, I'm Fen.
Yeah.
Fannuccini.
I've been your game master this evening. I'm the guild master over on Guild of the Phoenix, as it were, I guess. That's the title I'm calling myself these days for shits and grins. Thanks y'all for playing with me. You can find me on the internet at Fannuccini for channel stuff. Guild of the Phoenix is live on Thursdays and on Sundays and on Tuesdays starting next week for a few weeks in a row. We're gonna be doing so Thursdays here, Parselings. Sundays are alternating between Quiet Season 2 and Shadow's Embrace, a VTM chronicle set in the fictional city of Amberville. And then on Tuesday, we're diving into a lovely, fun mini-series with my significant other as they dive into a fun solo ops from Night's Black Agents. And there will be discount codes for that one, so if you want to check us out, it's going to be on Tuesdays. It's going to be a real good time. But outside of that, not this Friday, but next Friday, we also have our first session of a Buffy RPG by one lovely individual named Caleb Wade, who is currently not here, but he's awesome. He's running that one. So he's running a pretty awesome Buffy RPG campaign set in the Buffy RPG. Yeah, Buffy the Vampire Slayer RPG. That's by somebody. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'm really good at this. Important part is he's running a campaign next Friday, so
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday. Well, that's tomorrow. That's their session 0. Next Friday.
Oh yeah.
They have a session 0 on Friday the 13th, which is also a fun bit of knowledge for me. But and then we have more things coming up in the cool future. So maybe some stuff from Smunchy, maybe some stuff from other people. We'll have to see. But anyway. We're going to let you all go. We're going to go raid somebody who is currently live, and we will bid you all have a good evening. Thank you for coming out to the stream, and we'll see you all next Thursday. Bye-bye.